Good morning, everybody. It is not every day that you meet a bubble master, and that is exactly what I have the pleasure of doing this morning. He is 14-year-old Blaise Rindies. He's standing right behind me, and he promises to put me in this huge bubble in just a few seconds. But first, we want to introduce you to Blaise and to his dad, David Rindies, as well. Blaise, congratulations. So you're 14 years old. You've been doing these bubbles. You've had different shows. When did you start to work with bubbles?
I started doing bubbles around 10 years old.
When you were 10, and so how many performances have you had?
Hundreds of performances, yeah.
You performed at local hospitals. Tell us about that.
St. Joseph's Hospital. I've done things for the Florida Aquarium, Glacier Children's Museum.
So what are some of the cool things that you can do? Because your dad has been bragging about you. Even Dia Riley talks about your bubbles. Show us some of your things.
This first one I call the volcano.
The volcano, okay. Dad, can you describe what he's doing for us?
Yeah, he's using a smoke gun here that we have to manufacture because there's no industry behind this. This is all something that he's sort of blazing, no pun intended.
And then he lets go.
He does over 50 effects.
So that's a volcano.
Yeah.
And now he's moving on to glasses. What does he do with this?
He has an eye disorder that he has to use a special type of bubble glasses to be able to see really well. But,
Those are the funny glasses. The kids, when he does the show at the hospitals, the kids must just love it.
They absolutely, it's all ages.
Okay, and so what's next?
The next, let's see, I think he's going to try the tornado.
The tornado, and so...
It'll speak for itself when he gets it, but...
Is your son's dream to actually be a performer?
Absolutely. Our goal is for him to have his own permanent show, possibly in like the Orlando area. It's very unique. He's actually the youngest professional bubble performer in the world.
Does Blaise, do you ever get nervous?
No, not really.
No.
I've done shows for 1,500 people or more, so you can't be nervous.
Unfortunately, these are bubbles, and we say pop happens.
Okay, well, before we run out of time, Blaise, you promised that you were going to try to get me inside this big bubble thing. This is a round platform, and then I'm going to sit here, and Blaise says that he can put me in a bubble. He's going to be performing at Mosey next week. He's got 4 performances coming up. And the price of admission is $14 for adults. Woo, take a look at that. $14 for adults and $12 for kids, and the admission gets you into Mosey. So I am now the girl in the bubble. Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't miss spheresbyblaise.com.